Okay, this is the video, and it only lasts for like 1 minute, but it doesn't everything kind of look pink? Well, I think the moment's gone because the birds were much louder. Everything's kind of gone silent now that I put the video on. But do you still see kind of where there's like a pink tint to the universe, a pink tint to the trees from the sun? I mean, whatever, the pink tint. No, it's not gone. I can still see it. All right, the way I see it. Like there's a pink tint to me. I mean, there's a blue sky, very, very nice blue sky. And then there's a pink tint. And then I can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but when I look, can see a bunch of what I think is energy. I'm not positive it's energy, but like when I look into the sky or look at the trees, I just see a bunch of squiggling lines all over, like everywhere. So there's either something wrong with my eyes, which I know there's not. I mean, yeah, I need some eye work, but see, it looks pink and blue. But anyway, and then there's the quantum light, which does not look yellow to me. To me, it's a white light that shines right in my bedroom. Just look how pretty that is, man. It's beautiful. I usually meditate to that tree. It's east, exactly east. And then that tree back in the background there, behind those two trees right there, the one in the background, that one is exactly north. And I've always meditated in between. Ooh, did you see the pink? I see it in the camera. I see it in the camera. I swear to God, I do. And it won't stay like this for long. How weird. I'm telling you, you guys, we're switching. The timelines are going so fast right now of parallel universes. Like if I stand here and I just breathe and I say in the very present moment, I can hear different universes. I know it's what it is. I don't care how crazy everybody thinks I am. I know I'm not crazy. I think that this could drive me crazy. Don't get me wrong. I get very upset sometimes about it because it blows my mind and I don't get everything. Maybe it's too much for like my human brain to get, and I'm trying to learn what's it called, quantum physics and chemistry and biology, all by just the theories. And then I start to delve into how an atom is made and all that stuff. I mean, sure, I learned it when I was a kid, but I don't know. It just blows my mind, and I just want to know where I should stop to where I am actually making my own reality at the age of 52. If there's even still time for me to go on and make my own reality. Look at Jerry started this. That tree is Jerry. Oh, look at. See, I used to feed these animals off here. See that little dude coming? That's I don't think that's a little squirrel. Somehow the baby squirrels get to know when this time comes around that I feed them. I can't feed them no more though because it was probably a chipmunk that was going pretty fast. Um Anyway, they have names. There's 3 chipmunks that have names. I'm sure some birds, stupid hawks, have killed them. I don't like to call them stupid hawks because I know that's the. I'm just going to shut up and be in the moment. It's a beautiful moment. Now I kind of meditate right there. And that tree and this tree both point up. So I really should meditate there. And when I'm in my bed, I can only see to a certain point, then that it goes up there. So I look up there, but I like to have, usually there's a lot of clouds. Can't believe there's no clouds. That means hopefully maybe I'll see the pink moon tonight, full moon. Um, See how they point like that way? And then these ones, wait. Yeah, right over there, kind of point up that way. So, I mean, they both point to, why is this jumbling so much? All right. They both point to, right there. Probably higher. I just can't go any higher in my bed. But anyway, um, I got my stones out today for the full moon. This is my root chakra, my sacral chakra, my solar plexus, my heart chakra, which this was actually in my son's car for a long time. I lost my heart chakra because I put it in between my bra and my bra. I don't know, got too loose or something and it fell out somewhere. So now I'm using my son's. I have washed all of these for new energy, but I just did a very deep meditation today and like a very deep hypnotic one by, oh, I can't remember, something by Nikki. Anyway, it was a deep meditation, and I've been looking for one for a while. I used to always find them and just love them and do them. Like I did the same one for 8 months when I first started. And then finally I was done with it. Anyway, there's my throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. Now, crown chakra has two. Ah, what happened? Oh, my finger. Crown chakra has two. This little tiny one and that one. I could not tell you which of any of these are like that one. See, the siding came off. Let me show you. The siding came off, and I have watched a podcast where they said that they actually are the radiation they're put into them, and most of them are usually fake. I can't tell you. And these two, at one time, were one. And I heard that when they break, you're supposed to bury them. I don't know, see why I wouldn't keep them for the simple fact that when this was one, they had been broken off of something at one time. You know what I mean? Well, maybe I should put them together, just for the connection. But I don't know if these are all, real. This is like, they all mean something to me though. And then that, but it is, it is actually crystal. And it has little crystals in it. And then that's my clock for synchronicities. And then this is the my Merkaba. And I'm pretty sure that one's not real, but it doesn't. I don't know which ones are real or not. They all mean something to me. I'm the one who made them. Like this a moon rock. This is a moon rock. I made that my solar plexus before I knew it was a moon rock, and it's supposed to be with your third eye and your what's it called, crown chakra. So whatever, it's still my solar plexus because that's what it meant for me first. My third eye, I put that one on top of my head when I'm meditating. I hold this one. Oh my gosh, yes. This one here, my throat chakra, is my guardian angel. That's what it started out as. I always held it in my right hand, and I always pictured her. I'm not showing my face because I look really bad. What was that? Anyway, these birds I've had my door walls open in the summertime, and see, and then there's my bed down on the floor now. But my bed used to be up, and see how my door wall is, and then told you where I meditate to over there. There's the tree out my door wall. Anyway, I had the door walls open, and these birds felt so connected to me while I was meditating that one flew literally and touched my hair on my head while I was sitting there in my bed. I was up a little bit more, and I thought I felt it, but I kept on going. I kept meditating, and I was like, was that a bird that just flew over my head and then maybe flew back out? Then I heard a bird. Okay, then there's door walls in here too, in my living room. And I heard a bird screaming out here. My cat was on one of the birds, and another bird flew out. Well, that bird went into the corner, and I started crying. I was screaming and crying. I put my cat in the bathroom. I went down to the office and was crying so hard. She's like, "Why are you crying so hard?" I said, "I don't know." All kinds of stuff happened, and I'm like, I cannot grab the bird. I'm scared, and it ran under my couch. So the maintenance was taking way too long. There's way too long to get here. So I went to my neighbor's house and I said, "Can you please help me get this bird? It's under my couch and I can't get it." So I lifted the couch. She had gloves. I gave her gloves, whatever. I lifted the couch and there was no bird. Maintenance comes, checks my whole entire house, no bird. So I felt relieved. I was so happy. I was like, yes, it got out. Well, 2 days later, 2 days later, I'm talking to my neighbor. I was right out there on my patio, and I'm talking to my neighbor, and I said, I told him about the story because that day, I think I've already told you guys this story. But I'm not sure. I'm sure you wouldn't remember since I haven't put a video out in how long now? Isn't that kind of cool looking? I use a pan for decoration. A Coke. This means something though. My son, when I first moved in here, it meant something. I can't remember, but it was a synchronicity. And then they look at that little tiny pan, but it's red, red. There's red and black. So I got the color coordination going down. Like I don't like. I mean, yeah, I'd like that. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be a sports car, but whatever. I mean, it's just red. See, red. Crazy cat lady. But anyway, it's on. Oh, look, I even put those on for the red. It looks good when you see it. There's all my laundry I haven't put away yet. But anyway, who cares? What was I talking about? Haven't made a video in a long time. I won't show myself right now because I look so. I might as well fuck it. I look like shit. I haven't done my makeup or nothing. I just got 3 new vapes I got. I know I wanted to finish telling the story. Oh, about the bird. So that day that I got the bird, or that I thought the bird, flew out and was okay. I walked out down there to get one of my stones fell off the hedge or whatever, the ledge, and I had to go down there and get it. And there was a bird right above my neighbor's patio. So here's my patio, the one that's to the right, because to the left there's nothing. I'm on the corner, and there was a bird on top, and she was screaming and like chirping at me enough where I looked up and said, "It's okay. He made it out safely." I swear to God on the Holy Bible, on everybody's life, that this is a true story. I said he made it out safely. And then 2 days later, I was out there talking to my neighbor, and I was telling him the story, and he looked down and he goes, "Uh-oh." And I said, "What?" And the bird was dead on his patio. So the bird made it out of my apartment, but only over to his patio. And then that day that I was walked down there, and it was probably the mother, the friend, the cousin, the brother, the mom, or dad, or whoever was chirping for me to help it because it was dying on the patio. Tell me that is not effed up. That's how my life is. All right, anyway, I love you guys. If nobody told you they love you today, I did. Even though it's been about a month.